What's good, YouTube? Y'all ought to know it's your boys. Them boys crazy. Y'all ought to know it's your boy Roy to Rob up in this motherfucker, man.
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Camouflage. Anytime you see our face, you know it's time for another reaction.
Yes, sir. Man, this right here that Charleston White, he basically was talking about young Dolph and stuff, saying how they can't replace him and all that. I never seen this like a clip of none of this video, but he got a lot of views in the shortest span of time, so I really want to see what he talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I want to see what he talking
Talking
about.
about some real stuff on it.
I know he mess with young Dolph.
Yeah. One thing I can say about Charleston White, bro, he talk about a lot of rappers, but he don't really just talk about rappers from the M.
He don't for real.
He really don't.
He be going through
really
what
the
they
first time when he was talking about Lil Migos.
be thinking because they be.
But I'm now because I'm ashamed to ride the bus during these hours.
That's real though.
You see what I'm saying? So I was forced.
Oh yeah,
to
one thing for the start, I know he Charleston White, you know what I'm saying, how he is, but one thing I do like that I'm starting to see a lot more, we getting a lot of, even though some people don't like them, we getting a lot of what you call these? Not interviewers, but
Podcast.
yeah, we get like a lot of podcasts and like say cheese type dudes that's blowing up and they're African American. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to see black males succeed. I just want to point it out.
But that's real because that's a lot. That's what a lot of people really be going through and what they really be thinking because they be seeing it the same way. But
say
you just
shame,
one of the very people that admit
shame run off good daddies, homie. They struggling financially.
Yeah.
The woman might gotta be a little bit better. Shame is what keep you away. The kid, Dad, I want it, and you say no, or you might homie. Shame ruin a whole lot of relationship with the kids.
Yeah.
It's not that they bad fathers; they don't know how to get past the shame. Shame and
That's
guilt.
real.
Don't put the guilt on top of it. So the involved present father, he may get depressed for 6-7 months, dealing with this shame, trying to overcome it. He just in the house with him. Or he gone all day, don't want to. So, now that shame and guilt is a homie. So, I couldn't run from it. Yeah, I couldn't run from the shame of the fact that, man, I ain't got no car. I was in college.
But you had gave up the street life though.
But,
that's something
nigga,
to be applauded.
but it wasn't at that time. When I looked in the mirror, even though I'm out the streets and I'm a pre-law student, I ain't feel good about being out the streets and a pre-law student without a car.
Based on what they saying so far, this is true because even though he might have got out the streets, kids not knowing this like that. They just knowing my dad providing one of my daddies, he can't do it no more. So getting out the streets is good for him. Like that is good in his kids, but it's still the fact that he can't provide. You know what I'm saying? Probably like how he was. So I see where he come from with it.
Yeah.
And I'm fresh out the streets.
Yeah.
That's why so many get tricked back in,
Because they trying to keep up an image though.
Well, that's it too. Or they don't have the tenacity to get past shame.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And they be shame as far as like, man, just getting you a 9 to 5 now, or shame as far as just, man, I ain't working for nobody. I can't see the folks in the hood seeing me work for somebody.
You probably ain't making what you used to.
Making what you used to that you,
That's a lot.
They don't have that tenacity. Yeah, if I would have had a Charleston White when I was 30, I'd be way ahead.
Because they, half of them that got something to say, they don't give a about you anyway. Like they genuinely don't care.
Half the got something to say ain't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing themselves.
Come on.
Bro,
Who you trying?
Who he saying this? And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be real. Like, where I work at, everybody there is older than me. And it's crazy. Like, everybody like, man, I was on the block. Yeah, I was in the street. I did this, I did that. Woo, woo, woo. I used to have this, I used to have it. And it's like, they always got something to say. You know how somebody older than you always feel like they can teach you something or they can put you on game about something? That's not always true, bro. Because how can you tell me something when you don't have nothing?
At all.
Like, if I'm in a position to where I'm 10 years younger than you, I'm 20 years younger than you, or whatever the case may be, and I have exactly what you have or more, what can you tell me, bro? And then on top of that, a lot of just like DC Young Fly said, it's a difference between OGs and just an old head. You get what I'm saying? OGs are the type of people that's going to tell you right from wrong. even if they are in a situation like this, they're gonna tell you their mistakes. Like, don't do this, don't get caught up in it, blah blah blah. Old heads, bro, they just, yeah, man, I used to do this, yeah, I used to, and they always gonna try to tell you how to do something. Man, come on, bro, it's over.
Yeah, true.
So I respect what he just said, for real.
Got something to say, ain't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing themselves.
Come on.
Who we trying to
It's
impress?
the crab in the bucket. Seeing that other crab about to get up there,
Yeah.
he may not even be trying to pull him down. He may be trying to just grab hold of him so he can get something to pull up.
Yep.
And in the process of him trying to pull up, he pulling the crab down. They both fall.
Yep.
That's why I stopped riding, because I don't want to share the radio. I don't want to hear another song. Say, play this for me. Man, yeah, I don't want no, yeah, that's why I don't ride in the car with when he might be ready to go when I ain't ready to go. That's why, I won't be with him.
Yeah, I don't be caring nothing about what nobody talking about, bro. I'm in my own time, in my own lane, and you know what I'm saying, I fuck around and come up on $1 billion not caring about what these think about, man.
And that's another thing, bro. This one thing I like about myself. I don't be caring about what other people be saying and thinking and all that, because I want to be real. It's a better feeling when you succeed on something that you've been trying to focus on yourself than succeed on something to prove to somebody else they wrong. And the reason being is because it's a super short story. It's somebody I know, they was trying to work out to prove to a female that they can be super buff, and then when they proved to the female, she like, oh, okay, you look good. And that was it. He didn't get the response he wanted. He didn't get the reaction, none of that. So he just said,
he's gonna put the work in no more.
And it took him years to get to that point.
Whatever you do in life, you have to do it for yourself.
For yourself.
You can't do it for nobody else. A lot of times people are like, I'm doing it for the fam. I'm doing it for the people. That's cool. But if you're not doing it for yourself, it's really pointless, because I feel like it's like you're going to get the joy out of it, but at the same time, it's kind of like you might be doing something you really don't even want to do. Or you might be doing something you like, at this point, I just gotta do this because XYZ. Man, do what you want to do and make sure, like, for real.
That's why I said,
because you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable, bro. Now I'm not saying sometimes, of course, you gotta do, like, it's real life stuff right here. So of course, if you gotta work or you gotta do this or you gotta do that to make your trip, by any means, of course, do it. But what I'm saying is long term wise,
some I ain't trying to living life for other folks.
Cause, bro, I stand on this. Like, I'm not the type of person that's finna say forget everything just cause what this person's saying or this person feel like I should be doing this or that. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the type of mindset I got.
Too.
What them seem like they fared well in school. Now, when I go back and look at life in hindsight, all the who didn't give a what other thought about.
I was in school, bro.
Them was all the who fared well. All of us who cared about what thought, we didn't do too well.
I was in school. I was grinding. I was hustling. Everybody else was partying. I was like, yo, I got to get this money.
You know what made me stop getting about? I watched a group of who all grew up together.
They probably all turned on each other.
That's what happened, homie.
Yep.
And them were millionaire, homie. Them were hood million. I ain't talking about nothing. They had ranches and had 22 drugs, and I'm just tooting. Man, them had dope, man. All didn't come up together, homie. All the turn, homie.
All of them turned on each other.
And they gave up the best two. They gave up the best two, homie. And the whole hood suffered behind it. Mama's kids, leave somebody out there to take care of y'all. I go kill it like Dolph, but can't replace him.
Yeah, that's true.
Kill it like Dolph, but can't replace him.
Yeah.
So homie. That's what made me say, man, homie. I started watching the hood lose good. In the eyes of the law, they lawbreakers. But in the eyes of their families and their communities, homie, they were good people.
Yeah.
And I watched, homie, not blink an eye doing it. So I tell you all the time, I'd much rather put you in jail than kill you.
It's funny that you say that, and you were mentioning a lot of these rappers and stuff like that, or a lot, even not even the rappers, just the dudes that's in the hood. Because a lot of the guys that you mentioned, they don't seem like they industry dudes. Like, I'm not sure that you can classify Dolph as an industry dude, right?
Nah, he wasn't.
And so when you think about that, though, it seemed like a lot of the dudes that's not industry dudes are the dudes that wind up dying.
Boy, right when he said that, the first person came to mind, Nipsey Hussle. I ain't gonna lie. Because he was one of the most, like, non-industry dudes out of all, but everybody in the industry, like, knew and
But see,
listened to him.
the thing about it is, it's like they like, I'm gonna be real, Nipsey and Dolph, they non-industry, but they still super known. Like,
Oh, for sure, yeah. That's what I was trying to get.
Like,
That's the point I was trying to
like,
make.
everybody know them. Literally,
Yeah, for sure.
everybody know them to the point where they can fly overseas. They gonna know
Yeah,
them.
type, yeah.
And it's the simple fact that they tried to make them like that. You get what I'm saying? But they what make me. I'm
gonna be real, and I ain't even finna be like no fake fan of Nipsey Hussle, but I didn't even really know of Nipsey Hussle like that until around the time where I think it was like what year that was when we had went to the I think there was like the little Halloween party. Remember we had when you had the orange jumpsuit? What year that was? Yeah, 2019. It had to be before COVID.
Yeah, it was like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, so that's when I really kind of I knew of him before then, but that's when I really.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I knew who
like
he
a year,
was.
probably before then.
It's crazy because I knew who he was before I knew who he was.
Yeah. He was
I always seen him. I had seen him in a movie before. You know, I seen him, but I didn't know who he was. And then I got older. I was like, I got But what really made me gravitate towards him was his interview.
Yeah.
See, I didn't listen to his music. Not saying his music was bad, but I didn't listen to his music like that. You know, there was a couple songs I'm like, you know. But his interviews and the way he spoke and what he was talking about, that's what made me really be like, okay. Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna lie, not even his death, because even before his death, like I said, it was a short time before he died, but I started getting on this music because his interview was I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I say it's a real deal. It's so rare you see people like that, bro. It's insane. That's why I feel like a lot of people was hurt, even people that didn't know him like that when they see his interview. And that's why I hate it when you had some people I don't even really want to even
about it, bro. People gotta understand, when a lot of these rappers die, it can be actors, it can be whatever, but mostly rappers. People gotta understand that it's not about if you was a fan of the music. It's beyond it, bro.
Yeah, way beyond. It's the type of person they is.
It's the type of person they was, what they stood for. Y'all be so quick to say, y'all didn't even, literally, every time somebody died, the first, y'all ain't even a real fan. Y'all wasn't bumping. That don't even matter,
We give that condolences to somebody that just lost their life.
Because I just feel like if you was really a fan, why are you just putting him in this one little box? You pretty much just saying all he was worth was his music. That's all he had to offer was his music. He had nothing else to offer. So, everything else don't matter. That's pretty much what you're saying. So, you pretty much saying, I can't like this rapper because of what he stand for, because I don't listen to his music. That don't even make sense. Come on, bro.
I don't even arguing with people like that, because you can't even get across their mind, because they still gonna say.
But I'm just saying, though, what you listening to him?
I was listening back in 2008. Bro, I was listening to Soulja Boy. No, I was not listening. No, that don't matter.
It don't matter at the end of the day.
A lot of the dudes that's not industry dudes are the dudes that wind up dying. You know what I'm saying?
Getting involved in the industry. The industry full of a bunch of fake, homie.
Yeah.
That's gonna run off the real or kill them. Real always gonna get killed amongst off brand. That's why real thrive in prison. They thrive and rule in prison. Yeah. Fraud don't thrive in prison. Fraud, fake don't run. No. That's why the weak is preyed on in those environments. When real get out of
And
prison.
when he's saying weak, he's not talking about physical, none of that. He's talking about mental.
Mentally,
it's not about physical appearance. We talking about mentally real, bro.
They come out here and try to just blend in.
Yeah.
They don't try to stand out. They don't try to lead nothing really. They just try to come.
Bro, yeah, I promise you I ain't finna keep on. But we say this all the time. Like we were talking about you know, the Memphis rap group, like how them folks, what's called, don't be talking about violence, nothing like that. They be around their way, like they don't even be trying to be gay.
Yeah, I mean,
like they just blending in with life.
I just feel like, you know, if a person gotta always tell you
They hitting some, they wagging
the same something all the time, it can't be no truth to it because you trying your best to make me believe
to tell people, you know what I'm saying?
You know, you going around here, yeah, I used to do this, or yeah, I used to, or yeah,
I was locked up for this, man. I was locked up for this. I did this. I locked up.
and
like,
then, to be honest with you, who cares?
yeah, how about a show by saying
Like
he don't
that.
be impressing nobody?
I could never figure out to this day how a person don't know you from a can of paint, but they trying so hard to impress you, or they trying so hard to make you look at them in a certain. Well, bro, why does that matter? I don't care about
the same normal life.
Especially like it could be coworkers. That's the number one people who do
yeah.
it. Bro, I come to work to make this money and go home.
And go to
I
the
don't care
crib.
about nothing you got going on. What you used to do, what you got, what you did have, none of that. Why do I care? I don't know you. I work with you. I know you that much, but I'm not kicking it with you outside of work. I don't care about none of that, bro. Like, for real.
Real talk.
Then they see that you not the type of person that just running your mouth. They trying to ask you all these type of questions. They trying to get to know what you about and what you, man, I ain't got time to get into all that, man. I'm me. Period.
Blend in.
Yeah.
They don't try to stand out. They don't try to lead nothing really. They just try to come blend in and fit in because they know they really don't fit in. So they try to camouflage all that and try to fit in as much as they can, homie. When you catch it trying to stand out as a real,
You know you're a fraud.
you know you're a fraud.
Yeah. That's everybody that's in the industry.
Boy.
That's everybody that's in the industry, bro.
Well, once you get,
Charles White talking it.
And you know what? Man, I ain't even finna do this. I could talk
Boy,
for
I'm
hours,
trying
bro.
to
once you get once you get a little money, homie, the money you can hide behind the money and look real
Not to a real.
until the real get up on you.
You can't hide, but you can't hide when we see you.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie, boy. This
that's
hey,
the realest interview you ever did.
yes, sir.
For real.
Man.
Not to a real.
Until the real
Hold
get up
up,
on
hold
you.
up, run it back.
Well, once you get a little money, homie, the money you can hide behind the money and look real
Not to a real.
until the real get up on you.
Hey, boy. Hey, Hey, Charles, yeah.
But you can't hide when we see you.
That's what I'm talking about. We hardly get to see them.
And I see them all the time.
You up
see.
there with them.
I'm telling you, bro, I go into the rooms with some of these dudes. I swear to God, I put it on my father's grave, bro. And I tell, you know what I'm saying, my chick, I be kicking it with my homies and stuff all the time. And I get in the room with these dudes. It be at a lot of different events. Stuff that don't be televised. It be at, you know, it be at places where you know what I'm saying, you just don't run into certain people.
Yeah.
It be at events. It be at a lot of places. And you stand next to them, and I'm not expecting them to be like they be on TV and all of that, but you know, just be a real dude. They cowards in real life. And I'm not talking about cowards like trying to be real. I'm talking about like, you know how people like kiki and haw in order to try to mask the fact that they nervous.
Yeah.
That type of coward. You know what I'm saying? Like, really nervous, really don't really want to be around there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like, the way that they project themselves is much different than what it really is, bro.
They don't have that confidence.
It ain't no confidence.
Yeah.
It's zero confidence, bro.
Well, that's what I noticed about the one something, right? I didn't know his background, but I knew somewhat of it. And I'm saying, man, you know, for one, he brought the pistol, but he was talking too gangster. I don't talk gangsters. be saying, got me confused as trying to play tough and talk gangster. How am I playing tough and talking gangster when I'm telling you off the back, I'm gonna call the police?
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one right there.
Hey, this one of them ones for sure.
I like that. He was talking a lot of real.
A lot, man. Come on, man.
A lot of real.
I ain't gonna
But
lie.
you know
That
what?
just.
I'm gonna be real. When it comes down to people trying to portray themselves as real or whatever they try to portray, a lot of it is because something happened to them.
Yep.
Cause we know plenty of folks like it. You know what I'm saying? And being real, bro. When I say real, I'm not saying like you have to be like macho, street, hood, all that. I'm talking about real deal, genuinely being
As a
yourself.
person, man.
As a person. Like, you don't have to come around and try to, okay, I see how they act and how they, let me act like them so they can like me.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm portraying myself to be this way, but when I get around the people who really are like that, I don't even know how to respond to certain things. Let me sit back and, cause I don't even want to be, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times people don't really understand when you yourself, you can stay out of a lot of BS. You can stay out of a lot of situations, bro.
Yeah, tough.
Because you don't understand that you're really putting yourself in way more situations that you even got to be in. Because of how you trying to portray yourself or how you trying to act. People don't understand that. But
Well, I be like,
they
man,
got to figure it out on their own. You know what I'm saying? Because
and that's why folks be saying they can see it from a mile away, bro.
they can see it from a mile away. Or even like, you can tell a person like, you don't care about something a billion times. But until they just mentally put it in their head that, oh, he really don't care about this. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
They just gonna keep doing what they doing. They gonna keep saying, well, I just bought this. I just bought that. I just got this. Guess what? I just did that. You wanna see it? How you like this? And then when you don't give them the response that they want, they like, oh well, I thought they was gonna like it. I mean, it don't, none of that stuff matters, bro.
Promise.
Just be real, man. If that's something that you really like, if this how you really is, cool.
And trust me, folks gonna know.
And they gonna know.
They gonna know.
They gonna know. They can see right through you, bro.
I promise.
So that's all I gotta say about that.
Man, hey,
But it was a real interview.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the reaction, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, them boy crazy.
Yeah.
We out.